I'm here with a client today who has come in for what she suspects is a diastasis rectus. So I'm going to check her. I'm going to show you how I check that, how I would give her exercises and a treatment program that I would do for her, and how that process looks. So I'm going to take 2 fingers and place them above her belly button. I want you to go ahead and lift your head up and go back down. So what I'm feeling for are the 2 sides of the rectus abdominis. As she lifts her head, those sides will come together and press my fingers in. I'm feeling if she gets closure, if those 2 sides come closer together, or if really nothing happens. So in this case, go ahead and lift again. She has a 2-finger width opening. She closes to about 1.5 finger widths. I'm going to check below the belly button as well. I dig into the separation. Go ahead and lift. I feel the 2 sides come together and lower. And here she has a 2-finger width opening below, about a 1.5 finger width open above. So some of the treatments that I would do as a myofascial release and pelvic health therapist is that I'm going to take my hands, do some myofascial release on these obliques, helping to open up this tissue so that we've got slack in the tissue on both sides, so that when that abdominal exercise occurs, she's not further being pulled outward because the tension in the obliques has been released. So I would do some myofascial release in these regions, in through here, in through the midline, right across that rectus abdominis. Then I'm going to give my client a series of exercises, and when she does those exercises in phase 1, go ahead and hold on to the sheet right here. She's going to pull the 2 sides of her abdomen together as she goes through her phase 1 exercises. Once she's into phase 2, we don't use the sheet. She's doing more difficult exercises, and I'm checking to make sure that she does not separate, but that she's actually approximating. And then phase 3, she's much more upright. She may be getting into a reclined position, more upright exercises, challenging her body even more. And again, I'm checking her in real time to see if she's separating. We're continuing to do the myofascial release. And again, we're continuing to see how that diastasis is closing. One last note is that research is showing us that we don't need to have the transverse abdominis closed completely for good healing. We simply need to be engaging our transverse abdominis so that we get good approximation and good use of our transverse abdominis for our pelvic floor musculature. So come on in and see me if you suspect you have a transverse abdominis, diastasis rectus, and are in need of some treatment.